Welcome to the Deucecast Extra. As you can see, we're down 2 men. Oh my gosh, we're down so many people. No, Earl should be here a bit later. We have given Garrison the week off because he's got some real world responsibilities tomorrow morning, early, like 4 a.m. Eastern time. So God bless him. I hope he's getting some sleep this evening. I figured since we're just doing She-Hulk episode 5, we'd give him the week off. I think I'll allow it. So really, I was hoping Earl would be here because then we could say the Yellowstone crew is here for the night.
We're just going to do a Yellowstone preview.
Yeah, we'll do a Yellowstone preview. Which, dude, I've been watching anything and every bit of footage that they've. I know, Coach, you're right. There's not going to be any scoops tonight, or it'll be scoopless tonight. I mean. Yeah, he's finally rushing at Bama. That's right. That's right. Oh, there's Dr. Earl.
There we are.
So now we can officially say the Yellowstone crew is in the house.
Did y'all watch the episode
of Yellowstone? No, no. But Roth.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was in a time warp.
Thank you. You didn't, Michael. You didn't get your screener for the first 3 episodes of Yellowstone.
No, Michael, I didn't. Yeah,
we're not part of the Deucecast.
We're not part of the real press, so no, I didn't get my screener. I would love to be part of the real press and get a screener.
Wait, no Garrison tonight, huh?
No, we gave Garrett. We mentioned that, or we gave Garrison the night off. He's getting up at 4 a.m. Eastern time to handle some radio programming. I don't know what you call it, like producing. I guess he's not going to be like, doing the show, but he's going to be producing from afar. Because Scott Rifen is going to be in Washington, D.C., broadcasting live. So Garrison's
the voice of Scott Rifen.
Diamond and Silk will be on the show at some point.
Yeah, Diamond and Silk. Exactly. I don't even know what that is. But Roth, how's it going, buddy?
It's going great. I'm so happy to be talking about She-Hulk with you two. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a delight.
I've got the Deucecast shirt on.
Oh, I know.
Oh man,
yes,
that's awesome.
Yes, that is awesome. I need to start actually wearing my Deucecast shirt every once in a while. I do have one. I just never wear the thing. Earl wears it locally here more than I do.
I do.
I'll show up at a movie with Earl, and Earl's got his shirt on. I show up at Sidewalk. Earl's got his shirt on. I mean, he's like, man,
I don't have many other shirts. Cool
supporting
shirts.
the brand. You don't have it. Yeah, it's either Deucecast or Patagonia. That's all you. That's all you wear.
Or Scrubs.
Or Scrubs.
Or yeah.
No, you don't wear Scrubs. You're not.
Got some UAB swag on, but
there you go. UAB swag. Awesome.
Go Blazers.
I'm gonna miss Jelly.
Yes, exactly. So let's see. I mean,
let's jump in, man.
Let's talk about the title of the episode. It's very descriptive.
Mean,
green, and straight poured into these jeans.
Straight poured in, baby.
Oh,
the humor is amazing.
The straight poured into these jeans.
I just love it.
Different director this week. We've had the same director for several episodes, but we've got a new Valia. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. She's apparently directing like 3 of the episodes, so they're switching back and forth, which is cool. It's fine. From what I understand, a lot of scenes were cut apparently.
Really? From this episode?
Yeah, from this episode.
Because it was only about 20 minutes long or so. It was
it felt short. Yeah, according to the director, she either tweeted or something on Insta where she showed some screenshots because there were some scenes cut with some of the lesser players, some of the like the co-stars. Like there was
Pug. We didn't get to see very much Pug this.
Yeah, he apparently one of his scenes was cut. Something with Nikki was cut, and there was another.
Rats.
Madison was cut.
Yeah. Yeah, thankfully. Well, I mean, this one, well, first of all, just like Roth, what did you think in general of this very short episode?
This episode I was probably the least annoyed with.
Okay.
That's good. That's a start. That's a start.
We were kind of talking pre-show, and while I haven't enjoyed like pretty much a second of watching this show,
wow.
I still it's not to the point of like unwatchability.
Jacob Walters.
And I don't know. I've just given up on most things.
It's fluff.
And it's fine. It's fine. the costume thing, I'm very excited to see her get out of that suit because the suit is
Yes.
it does not help the CGI.
Yes. It's like she's in a Talking Heads video.
Yes.
House.
Yeah.
80s reference for you there.
Like the suit looks fine when it's like on her as herself, but when it's on She-Hulk, like it fits and whatnot, but like
right, it's still
the
like
CGI with it just looks awful. So I'm hoping that this new costume that she'll be in, hopefully next week, will be a little bit of a change up and actually.
Yeah, I mean, she's got herself a fashion designer working on it, so you would think that he would be able to deliver something nice. Dr. Earl, what were your general thoughts of this very short episode?
Okay, so I watched this again tonight just because
the rewatch.
Well, I was doing something, so I just turned it on.
And that's a good way to watch the show.
And you know what? I appreciated it. Did I appreciate it? I don't know. Let me say there's some things I liked about it this time. I like the boss. I like him sitting there eating those nuts.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, you see Titania. He goes, yeah, that's really not my problem. I just liked how he kind of cut her off. And he was like, here's the deal. Yeah. How did you let your name get taken away when it's part of us? And so anyway, I just thought I thought his performance was pretty funny and kind of dry and witty. I don't really understand who Titania is. Like,
she's an influencer.
Didn't she burst through the courtroom door?
Yeah,
I think that was her. Yeah.
Like, I think friend of the show, Rhett, said, like, where did she get her powers?
We don't care.
Why was she not arrested? Because she, basically.
No, that's a good question. I will bring this to a real world story. I don't know if you saw in New York, there was a guy in a McDonald's who,
with an axe.
Yes, took an axe out and just destroyed the whole place. Well, he got let off with no bail.
Exactly.
Did he create his own line of cologne and perfume?
Not yet, but this only happened like a few days ago, so I'm sure it's on the way. Maybe another 4 weeks out.
I mean, Coach, you're not wrong. And I was gonna so here.
Yeah, that's a very true thing. It's just good to have in the background. Where
I mean,
because nothing really happened this episode. It was just she got a suit, I guess.
If it's a sitcom, then yes. That is the idea of it. Sitcom is not necessarily appointment television. A sitcom is something that you're supposed to be able to have on in the background, and then you're supposed to be able to laugh at it every once in a while when they say something funny. This show
I just wish they would do that.
Exactly. This show doesn't necessarily
it needs to be funnier,
have that strong aspect to it. Now, there are some funny moments.
What did you think, Michael? What did you think about this episode?
I agree with what Roth said, where this episode was the least offensive episode. I mean, I could or maybe you said that. I don't know which one of you guys said that.
It was Roth. It was Roth.
Okay. That's for me. It's become a show that I am not excited about. I would never stay up and watch this at 2 a.m. Central. I don't even really try and watch it, right after. Yeah. I mean, it might not even be a day of watch.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something, Oh, here we go. He's going to sleep, but let's see. Dropping one note and sleeping. They haven't explained Titania yet, but she was introduced in Secret Wars in the comics. I kind of hope she's not around for the movie, though. I don't think she will be.
What movie?
The
Secret Wars movie.
Oh,
yeah. Like in the future.
I thought I missed like a She-Hulk movie announcement.
No. There was no. He's saying that he hopes
Secret
that,
Wars.
Yeah,
yep.
exactly.
I'm following along.
I'm supposed to give a note here. Garrison, he's supposed to be asleep right now, but one note that he did say is that he thought the Avengers part was funny when they were having
clever.
There was some funny, but that's about all he liked.
And their chemistry wasn't whatever her name is, Tina and Pug. Their chemistry was okay.
Nikki and Pug.
Yeah.
I don't mind the Nikki character.
Right.
If I had to pick a favorite character, like if somebody was like, you will never be able to watch any show ever again if you don't pick your favorite character from She-Hulk, I would say Nikki.
Yeah.
If you were forced at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I even kind of like the other lawyer that's kind of the foil for Jen. Like she doesn't really
like
want to be taking this case.
Who is that?
But
Mallory?
Yeah, I mean I think Mallory.
Book, right?
Oh, Book, yeah. She doesn't want to
Mallory
be taking the case, but she's doing it. She's the other lawyer that's apparently part of this team that the main guy put together for the superhuman or the superhero. Yeah, so which is interesting because she at least has not shown us that she herself has any superpowers. Whereas, the reason Jen kind of got the job was because she has
She's based on the character in the original comics. I think they gender swapped, but yeah, Nate.
Aussie Nate's right. I mean, so far Madison is the best character.
Case closed.
Wongers. Yeah.
You
do not know Roth. Roth is not a fan of Madison.
I hate her
so closed.
To borrow a character from She-Hulk, it's an abomination.
Yeah.
No, it's not that bad, but
I listened to another show that was kind of breaking down this episode, and it was funny because we were talking about real world parallels, and the guy was talking about how I think he said his brother-in-law or something is a copyright lawyer, and basically was like, this would not be a problem. Like She-Hulk would not, I mean, there wouldn't be any issues whatsoever with copywriting that because it's a descriptive name.
Well,
it's not like, no, that's what he's saying. She-Hulk is a generic descriptive name. You can't trademark that anyways, because it is not like if she said Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk, attorney at law, you could trademark that, like because you're describing the job that she's attaching, but because it's just a descriptive name and there's another person that's a Hulk, she's just a female Hulk. It's just describing what she is. You can't copyright that in the first place. So really, technically speaking, it's horrible writing. It wouldn't be a problem anyways. But,
now, here's a question, legally speaking. Would you be able to sell stuff that says like She-Hulk body spray or whatever she was selling? I don't know the girl product stuff, but
yeah, I don't think
because
so.
if you can't copyright it, you can use the name, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. So basically, Tatiana or whatever her name is, or no, not the Titania.
That's really confusing. Titania and Tatiana Maslany.
Yeah.
Right.
Titania could do whatever she wanted to but she wouldn't have the right to try and sue Jen for the name because it's just a
cease and desist going to Jen.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's all ridiculous anyways. But
well, hold on now.
Look, you're no lawyer. Look, you're just a doctor. You're not a lawyer.
I know, I understand, but let's think in the real world. If Beyonce, if somebody came along and said, "I'm going to make a cologne called," or not cologne. What do women wear? Perfume. Eau de toilette. What if they called it Beyonce?
Right. No, that's different. That's her name. She-Hulk is just describing a female Hulk. You see what I'm saying? It's just a descriptive.
I think I disagree.
It's not her name. Like,
but she she didn't.
I would no. I do think I disagree. I think She-Hulk is her alter ego's name, and they proved it in this episode. Yeah, she's on a dating.
The green persona is She-Hulk, right?
Yeah, and like
they proved
the She-Hulk represented. Abomination. Jennifer,
go back to your lawyer friend and tell him he's wrong.
I'm sorry, but we have a lawyer in the chat who's just ignoring all of this. Coach, help me out here, buddy.
Wait, Nate. Nate's going to trademark the Deucecast.
You're all missing what I'm saying. You can't. She-Hulk is just describing a female Hulk.
No, I get that, but I. Okay, so I guess I'm. So
you can't trademark like a descriptive.
If there was like a bear and like
listen,
you couldn't say
trademarking
she-bear.
Okay,
you can't trademark she-bear. Yeah, that's basically
even though there's only like one
boom
in the universe.
Boom, boom, from the real lawyer.
I could have been a lawyer.
You could have.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right.
Point of honor. Point of order, Your Honor.
Point of order, Your
I can't
Honor.
even say that word. Point of honor, Your Order.
Anyways, it's semantics, but I'm just saying the whole conceit of the episode's a bit ridiculous. Let's see. Titania could sell it as long as she did not try and link it to Gen 1. Exactly.
Okay, that's fair.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Yeah. Boom.
So she couldn't use her image, right? She couldn't take a picture.
Correct. She's just trying to.
Okay.
Yeah. So the whole conceit of the
following
episode's
that.
dumb.
I'm following.
It's a dumb for a show that's supposed to be a show about lawyers. It's not a great thing to write an episode that really couldn't happen in the. But anyways, it's all fictional, anyways. But whatever.
I'm just along for the ride, man.
Dude, I am at this point too.
It's not going anywhere. It's just an episode of the week type event where they explore a new.
Well, that's what's frustrating. Like, why not have a main? Now Garrison does think there is a main villain. Like,
I still think the Todd guy is the one trying to get her blood. The what's the actor's name?
The guy with the scarf.
John Bass.
John Bass. I think the guy.
Maybe.
I think because he asked a lot of questions. I still think he's the one trying to get her blood, but
and it could be. I mean, but or it could be the leader. Is that what his name is? He might be the leader. It could be the leader. No. I'm talking about the leader that they introduced in the Incredible Hulk movie.
You're talking about what's the actor's name?
I can't ever remember that guy's name.
Oh,
he's a fantastic actor, but I can't ever remember his name.
We'll get it real
Samuel
quick.
Stearns.
Yes. Yeah, that guy.
What is this guy's name?
I know.
Oh, brother, where art thou?
That's what I was about to look up.
I know, brother. Oh, the chat needs to help us out here.
Tim Blake Nelson.
Yeah, Tim Blake Nelson. Yeah. It could, I don't know. It could be him. There's got to be something, because somebody is trying to get her blood, obviously. So there's got to be a big bad, and I hope that they eventually do that. So,
is Coach going to charge us for answering those lawyer questions?
Well, would you charge us? Yeah.
What's your retainer fee?
Yeah. What's your retainer?
See, I could have been.
Coach says yes.
Terms.
I'm gonna screenshot this part that says Mikey is right and just save that for everything.
Instead of Scoop, you're just gonna have Mikey was right.
Yeah, just have that scrolling along the bottom.
Where is Rhett tonight? Or is he still blocked?
He's not blocked, but I think he's probably butthurt from being blocked last week. So I think I didn't remind him that he needs reminders. He's old. He can't remember things. I mean, he needs reminders. So he's probably rewatching the episode because he liked it so much.
For the fifth time.
Exactly, because you could just keep it on in the background all the time.
That's an awful thought.
So a couple of other interesting things happened. I mean, there was this whole introduction of this clothing designer for the superheroes, and that concept is very, Incredibles, Edna Lamode or whatever her name is. It makes sense. I mean, even if you think about going back to the Daredevil series that was on Netflix, he even had a costume designer. If you remember,
he was kind of a street level guy, right?
Yeah, the street level guy that was kind of like.
Yeah, I liked him. He was cool.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's not like it's a new concept.
I guess okay, guys. Spoiler alert! If you've not seen the episode, there is an Easter egg.
Exactly. Oh.
Oh, I think you meant Daredevil. I haven't seen Daredevil.
Yeah, I'm too behind now. Oh,
wait, Nate.
It's Nate. Really, you're not.
Nate, how could you possibly miss this?
No, you're not too behind. If he watched
must-watch television.
Oh, wait, so Nate, you didn't even watch Madison, the Madison episode, and you said Madison is the best character because that was the last episode.
I think Coach DeBellis. No, wait, who said that?
Nate said that. He's confusing me. He's not too behind. He's only one behind. This is the most recent episode. A new one comes out Thursday, so then you'll be two behind.
It'll only take you 40 minutes to watch both of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, gosh, Wednesday though, we've got theoretically 3 hours of Andor to watch.
Is that tomorrow?
That's as in 2 a.m. Central Time.
Shoot.
I know. I'm screwed as well, Jacob. I'm so screwed.
Man.
I don't have time to watch 3 hours.
I do have time.
I don't
But
think each episode will be an hour, though. I think they'll probably be like 45 minutes each. I don't think
my problem is I wish I wouldn't have known
Mm-hmm.
because I am going to be really tempted to stay up.
Oh, the 2 o'clock tonight.
I know. I am.
But dude,
tempted.
how could you watch 3 episodes in a row?
That's my only problem. If it was only one episode, maybe I would try it.
4 to 5. I mean, that's.
But yeah, it's only.
It could be 3 hours worth of.
And that's the problem. They never like release like how long episodes of things are until after they've
this
come.
This is a bad idea.
Let me see if IMDb.
They need to do it like Rings of Power. Disney Plus needs to switch to that and release it at midnight Eastern. If not earlier. I would prefer like
the day before they
9
did it.
Eastern.
Yeah.
9 Eastern would be perfect.
No idea what run times are. They don't even have them listed on IMDb. That's really frustrating to not know how long each of these episodes is, but
yeah.
I can't imagine they're a full hour each though. So, I don't know.
Congratulations, Nate.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Congrats, dude. Swearing in ceremony. So that's my afternoon celebration plan. That's awesome.
Wow.
Dude.
I would choose something different.
Swearing in is in becoming a U.S. citizen?
Yeah. He passed his test.
Welcome, Nate.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Now you'll have to watch like Yankee Doodle Dandy in 1917. That's how you should celebrate.
Deportation team. Can we get Ice down to where is it? Iowa?
You know what we should do is we should send him to Martha's Vineyard to celebrate.
Yeah, exactly.
Congrats, Nate. I'm very excited for you.
Doing it the right way. I like it.
We like it.
Well done.
Not sneaking over the border.
All right, maybe we should.
Can we get an ICE agent?
We probably shouldn't go down that road. We probably shouldn't go down that road. Let's get back to this episode. I like the
USA.
I like. Is it Puck? Is that the guy's name?
Pug.
With a G.
Pug. Like oh, Puck is from the real world. Pug is from yes. I like the sneaker culture thing where he's into. What did he say? It was a really funny line.
It's like
one to wear and one to. Or what did he say?
One to
stock, one to.
Yeah, one to rock,
flaunt.
One to stock, one to rock.
Yes,
exactly. That was very sneaker culture, which I never got wrapped into all that. I'm certainly a collector of many other things, but I've never got into the whole because that's an expensive.
hobby. I'm so glad I'm not. And shoes get dirty.
Well, yes, they do. Right. Except the one that you stock. The one you stock is clean.
The one you rock is cool.
The one you rock is going to get dirty. Exactly.
I'm like the pair of tennis shoes I have right now. I think I've had them for like 3 years, maybe longer.
Yeah. Something.
I'm that way too.
Yeah.
But if you were a high priced lawyer like Pug and Coach,
this is true.
You could buy all the sneakers you want and just have a closet full.
It's hard to be a sneakerhead in radio.
Right. Exactly. But he was coveting those Iron Man sneakers, wasn't he?
He wanted them.
He wanted those bad. I thought that was a really funny part. And then like Garrison made me mention the Avengers thing. That was pretty funny. Like
and Avengers.
Avengers. Yeah, that was pretty. I'm sure they're going to have T-shirts that you can actually buy with that logo on there. So.
Or you could just buy them for $5 in Mexico.
This is true. Yeah, if you
want to, they have the same thing.
If you want to go back over the border,
and
get the T-shirt and then come back, whatever.
Yeah.
I like that the color on the Avengers T-shirt. All the colors were wrong.
Yes,
like, wasn't Hulk like purple and
it
was.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want one. I want one of those.
I thought that I enjoyed the fact, and I was surprised that they did this, that Jen kind of, in a self-deprecating way, had all these suitors coming into the courtroom. I liked that a little bit. I liked that they allowed the character to kind of, I don't know,
suffer a little bit.
Well, not suffer a little bit, but I mean, just I don't know. I thought that was a neat part where they had all the people on the stand. That
it was pretty clever.
That she was going through the dating app and all that. I thought that was. And I don't trust that guy in the scarf at all. Is it Todd? Is that what we figured out his name? Yeah. I don't, because it's funny, like they have all those guys come in. He's the one actor that I have recognized out of that has been in some things before.
Yeah.
And it just makes you wonder if he's going to be involved.
I think he's a big bad somehow. Or
I don't know if he or works for the big bad.
Titania. I don't know.
Titania.
Earltania.
Titania did say this isn't over yet.
Oh no, she's not done. No, she's not. Yeah, no.
And I think there's going to be some fisticuffs.
Oh sure, no, there will
maybe
be.
She's
for
going to
sure.
make Jennifer Walters perfume.
Oh,
and trademark the name Jennifer Walters.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
that would not be good.
No, that doesn't make sense.
No.
May not.
No, but no, she's not done. No, she's going to be in it more for sure. I mean, I don't think she's the big bad, but she's certainly like a foil for Jen.
I'm not sure there is a big bad.
I think no. The writers are the big bad. That's right. No, I think there is. I think I'm with Garrison that I think it could be somebody as big as the leader, like trying to get because
Tim Blake Nelson is
Tim Blake Nelson's character. I would like that. I would like him to show up in the series, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we know for sure that he's cast in something. I can't remember what it was, but he came out during.
Yeah.
He's She-Hulk season 2.
No.
What was he cast in?
He was in one of the movies, I think. I think he's coming in one of the movies, but I can't remember which one. He came out on stage.
Wakanda Forever?
No, he's not in that. It's
Quantumania. Quantumania, maybe?
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts, yeah. Yeah, it's way on down the line.
He may be the big bad for Thunderbolts. Then.
He could be, yeah. I mean, it's and
and Captain America: New World Order.
Oh, interesting.
According to Variety a week ago, that movie cast Shira Haas as Sabra and Tim Blake Nelson as the leader.
Oh, maybe that's so he's in Thunderbolts and that
one.
Yeah.
He's as the leader, exactly. Yeah. That's gonna be good. That's a big villain. That's a big Marvel villain. The leader.
Sure. I've never read a Marvel comic, so I'll just believe you.
No, Earl knows. The leader's big time. He's big time.
I mean,
it seems like he would be. He's the leader.
Wasn't he a Hulk villain or I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was certainly.
I honestly didn't read much Hulk. Oh, there's Fett Maddock. Hey, Fett.
Yeah, exactly.
Fett knows. He comes in with the facts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think
Fact-matic.
Anything else. I mean, there wasn't a cut scene or an end credit scene.
There was not.
However,
maybe that got cut too.
However, we did see the helmet. We saw Daredevil's helmet at the very end in the hat box
in Los Angeles, apparently. So where she is, so right?
Yeah.
However, Daredevil has not seen the helmet.
No, he has not. This is a very important.
Nor will he.
Yeah, he's going to be here in the next 2 episodes or something. He's going to be around soon. They're going to have Daredevil around soon in some capacity. But apparently there were some things, even though there wasn't a mid-credit scene or an end-credit scene, there was some stuff going on, apparently, some first-time appearances of characters in that animated credit stuff. Oh. We saw The Thing represented.
Are you talking about the shoes?
Yes, exactly.
All the
different shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Thing was there.
How much?
Didn't pay attention to any of that.
Well, I didn't either. Yeah. I saw some people talking about it. Cyclops, The Thing, and
there's Deadpool.
That's
shoes.
right. Yeah. Look, these are first time appearances,
Marvel.
Man. I mean,
listen, dude,
these are big deals.
I'm ready. Well, The Thing's been around. I mean, we've had a Fantastic Four movie, I guess.
No, but I'm saying in the MCU. This is the first time appearance in the MCU of even like a mention of The Thing in the form of a tennis shoe.
Man, how about that House of the Dragon? Whew. Oh wait, sorry, we're talking about Marvel.
Dude, that
Rings of Power.
Oh man,
the best 2 episodes of both those shows.
Were good.
Yeah.
Although I saw a lot of people say they didn't like this episode of the Rings of Power, but I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was like
I really like the way
we
that
finally got into it.
I mean, there's so many freaking characters, but I feel like they're doing a good job.
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump topics.
Well, dude, how much can you really talk about?
We're over with She-Hulk. We're at the end.
I mean, look. Overall, this episode of She-Hulk was the least offensive. Also, so far for me. I mean, let's just say that.
It does not offend your humor sensibilities.
Look, Coach is with us on Rings of Power.
And I will say this: I've enjoyed She-Hulk as much as I have the Harfoot storyline in Rings of Power.
Oh, the heart!
Which was,
Come on.
maybe that's why.
That's why this episode was so.
That's
good.
why
There
you
were
liked
no
this episode, because the
Yes.
Harfoots weren't around at
Just
all.
give us
I've heard people
Gandalf
say the
already and
opposite.
get
I've
it
heard
over
people
with.
say the opposite. That
Some
they
people
this.
love the Harfoot. I mean, that's
there's some Harfoot.
I mean,
Like,
isn't that
if I don't see the
Gandalf?
Harfoots every episode,
Aren't they hanging out with Gandalf? I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
Oh, it might just be a blue wizard. We don't know.
Or it could just be a rando blue wizard. You're right.
Depends on it. It
Could it be
depends
Saruman?
on. Well, it could be.
Now that they did allude to that. I mean, they kind of the guy at the very end of the episode that was talking to the kid was like, "You saw that thing in the sky." I mean, they did kind of allude that it might be Saruman, but I think a different actor's playing Saruman. I thought I saw some weird,
I think
androgynous looking thing
we
playing
have
Saruman.
met Sauron, by the way.
No.
I think we've met Sauron.
You think? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I've heard some rumors that. Yeah.
Oh.
That's no spoiler or anything like that. That's just my gut feeling.
Yeah. The only reason that I'm not sure is because I thought in a Vanity Fair article or some article, we saw a picture of the guy that was supposed to play Sauron.
Oh, okay.
Well, but some people say that that's not necessarily. That might
just
have
a
been
ruse,
a red herring.
A red herring. Okay, that could be.
I know what you're. I know the picture you're talking.
Yeah,
about.
I mean,
And
I thought we saw.
Maybe it still may be.
I thought we kind of saw that guy in a magazine article or something, or not. I'm sorry. There's no such thing as magazines anymore. Well, no, Vanity Fair still prints. There's still some out there. I always get the Star Wars edition when the Vanity Fair does something for Star Wars. I mean, they still print. It's not just digital.
We won't spoil this for you, Nate.
Print is not completely dead. We'll say that.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this?
We will not spoil it for.
I agree.
Nate Johnson.
I agree. Yes. No, sorry, Aussie Nate. Yeah, that's not it. I didn't put that in the description of the episode. We should not be talking about these shows.
I don't think we didn't go too spoilery.
No, we didn't. And the only reason I kind of, and I never really addressed why I didn't want to do House of the Dragon. It's just because when Andor comes out, we're just gonna have so freaking much, and I had to. That's not even really.
We had to throttle back.
That's not why we're here.
We had to get back to our essence.
House of Dragon is awesome, but that's not why we're here. We got to stick with the Marvel and the Star Wars, and of course the Yellowstone when that happens. I mean,
let's talk about the Kenobi.
Oh, dude, that documentary. Have you watched it yet?
Yeah, I watched it tonight.
Dude,
man, I almost got sort of.
Oh, I did. I got teary-eyed. I liked it better than the show. I did. I liked the documentary better than the show.
Just because it really shows how Hayden just felt so, excited to be back.
I was excited to be back. Yep. Same with Ewan. I mean, Ewan was like, too. And I didn't realize how involved he was in the conceit of the series. I mean, he was very involved in that as an executive producer.
We're going to spoil this for you.
Well,
no, that's okay. I mean, I know a lot of the behind the scenes.
It's a behind the scenes.
Well, I mean, sometimes executive producer is just given to actors and they're not involved in all. They're just like, here, you can, because of who you are, you can have an executive producer title, and they don't participate at all in any of the behind the scenes stuff. They're just there. But he was really involved. I mean, he was very much involved.
Now,
in all.
Did they talk about how it was originally supposed to be a movie and what
they did not,
any changes they made it with?
They didn't. No.
There was quite a bit of mentioning of how long the process took to get the show finally to realization. There was a couple.
There's a lot of mask wearing, a lot of.
I'm so tired of
COVID suffering.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's back.
It was filmed in the middle of.
It was filmed in the middle of the pandemic, I guess. But whatever.
I even felt Moses Ingram. I see you.
Stop it.
She
was good. I liked it. I liked it.
She was so excited to be in the show.
Yeah, I liked
it. Tearful when it was closed. When they were, wrapping it up.
It's all.
And Deborah Chow. I mean,
she's fantastic. She's a great director.
They showed her doing a great job.
Yep.
They showed the volume, of course, and
a lot of volume. A lot of volume. Wait, what is this? I came on to yell for Raw for Tooth and won the official. Ooh, is a masterpiece. Let's come on, Nate. How have your co-hosts on Good Day for a Movie not seen The Great Nick Cage? Yeah, I know.
I don't know. We talked about that in Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent too. It was
this whole thing with romancing the stone, and
I watched it last night. We're reviewing it tonight at like.
Romancing the Stone.
But Tate not remembering like ever watching it.
Look, they lived in Colorado during the pandemic.
Enough said. Yeah, I know.
That devil's lettuce.
The devil, the devil's lettuce. Enough said.
Wow.
There's a reason I don't touch it. My memory is not very good as is.
You need to stay away from all that stuff. It's not good.
We can only get it in suppository form here.
Is that for real? I thought that was a joke.
No, now they're coming up with some kind of like lollipop thing, but it can only be one flavor. I don't know. There's some
that's some good regulation right there. That's the government hard at work.
Flavor. Yeah, exactly.
You can only have cherry.
I don't know. That's the latest I've heard. Our state government. I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's for medical use, and it can only be done in a lollipop form for medical use. That's ridiculous.
Well, it was just a suppository for a while.
You know, the problem with that is the kids are going to get the lollipops.
Mm-hmm.
The kids, I mean, they're basically introducing. It's like, this is why they banned candy cigarettes. You can't. I mean, seriously, what are they doing?
Speaking of candy cigarettes, they still have those in Canada.
Oh, really?
Yes. My aunt bought some for
candy cigarettes.
I have not seen candy cigarettes in a long while.
Look, I did candy cigarettes for years and never picked up the real thing.
This is true. This is true. Well, look, guys,
I'm here to help you guys get over.
I hate to cut this short, but it was. I know we're not going to go an hour tonight. There's no reason to go.
Andor is coming.
I know.
We've got to rest up for Andor.
3 episodes of Andor to watch. We'll be talking about 3 episodes of Andor next week, and somehow She-Hulk. We'll probably get She-Hulk out of the way first, and then dive in. I shouldn't say it that way. We'll do She-Hulk first, and then we'll dive into Andor. And it's
I'm gonna have it all spoiled for me by the time I even get to see it.
No. Well, maybe by Rhett, but I mean, that I won't
just
spoil it.
Mute for a week.
Just mute Rhett for a week. That's all.
That's what I do when I can't get to something, or like if it's a YouTube show or
Rhett.
If you're worried about Rhett spoiling,
because he'll be the one that spoils it. Yeah, he'll be the one that spoils it in our friend chat. He will spoil it left and right. You know that.
I guess so.
And this is Earl muting Red. He's like, "Yep, you're right. Let's mute Red." He gets his phone out, mutes Red.
I'm doing it right now. Yeah,
mute Red immediately.
Like if I decide not to stay up for this show, I will like before I go to bed, I'll just turn off notifications from Twitter, and then I'll turn them back on after I've seen the show.
That's right. That's what you got to do.
No, I'm flying out to Baltimore on Thursday for a wedding, and so I'm gonna miss like the new She-Hulk.
I know.
Rings of Power. It's just gonna be.
You have time to watch tomorrow night.
No, well, I'm gonna be packing tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
It's too much.
You're a guy. It can't take you that long to pack. It takes me like maybe an hour.
I don't know.
I know, Fatmatic. There's so much good content out right now. Cobra Kai.
Yeah, we closed it out. It was
good. I think there needs to be a season.
Wait, how is Fatmatic already watching Andor?
No, he said that's what he's going to be watching tomorrow.
Oh, snap!
Andor,
he's going to be up all night.
Yeah, he'll be up late. Yeah, dude, Nate, how can you? And look, on top of that, very under the radar, the final season of Atlanta started, and I love that show. And
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Atlanta come on, dude.
They're closing the city.
Donald Glover?
Stacey Abrams was that bad of a governor?
Wow. Yeah. She's the governor of the universe. She's the president of the world.
Sorry, wrong franchise.
Yeah, wrong franchise. All right, we got to get out of here, guys. Roth, where can people find you on the internet?
You can follow me on the Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd machines at Roth from Wyoming. I'm in the Deucecast Discord. You can listen to the podcast, Not Dat Cord, the Good Day for a Movie podcast, available where all podcasts can be found. We just did our episode on The Fifth Element. That was released yesterday.
Awesome.
Next week will be Romancing the Stone.
Now, I hate to do this to you, Roth. There is a sequel called Jewel of the Nile.
Oh, really?
Yes. So, I mean, now that you've watched Romancing the Stone, you kind of have to watch Jewel of the Nile also. Sorry to do that to you, but it's out there.
Is it like a direct-to-video sequel, or
was
it?
No. That was a big franchise.
It was a big movie.
That was a big deal. Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner back in the day. those were big stars, man.
Romancing the Stone was like big, blew up, and so they said, let's make a sequel.
Yeah, now the sequel's not directed by Zemeckis. Zemeckis does not come back,
good.
but DeVito comes back. The whole team comes back.
Because DeVito was just such a big important part to that first movie.
No, he wasn't, but he's certainly more involved in Jewel.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
So. Okay. Dr. Earl is off the grid.
I don't want to influence anybody.
Yeah, he can't be. Dr. Earl cannot be found. He's too busy to be found. But if you're lucky and you're in the Deucecast Discord, you may see him in the Pretentious Corner from time to time. So
I will come to the Pretentious Corner when the pretentiousness is needed, or something, or when I see a movie that's.
Nate, I can. I mean, sure. They're almost like back then. They were almost the same person. I mean,
when I was watching the movie and I read Nate's Letterboxd review, which had that in it. I couldn't stop thinking that. I'm like, I think this probably would be better.
He would have, because he was doing the John Carpenter thing back then. He was doing,
Michael Douglas was pretty big. I mean, he hit pretty big at that time,
superstar.
Man.
I know he was a superstar. I just never really pictured him as the superstar adventure Indiana Jones.
Correct. Type. I agree. That's
fair. That's fair.
A good way for me to describe that, and this is only maybe going to be like 1% of people understand this, but Richard Chamberlain as Alan Quartermain did not work for me either.
Hey, listen, now he was pretty studly in the Three Musketeers in the 70s.
Come on, dude.
Dude, Shogun, he was blowing up. He blew up with the miniseries. Anyway, you guys weren't alive then, so don't worry.
No, I know Shogun, dude. I know all that. Yeah, I can be found. Coaches can be found in the legal advice show. I wouldn't put that out there. I would not put that out there.
Discounted prices.
I would not put that out there at all.
Friends and family and Discord discount.
The chat, as always, was fun. The chat is at least 75% of the reason I keep doing this. So
we do it for you.
We do it for the chat.
I do it because of the great content we're reviewing.
Yeah. Dude, Andor. I have faith in Andor. And Yellowstone's coming back in November. Come on. It's gonna be a great fall. It'll be a great fall into the winter. Into 2023.
Yes.
Good grief. It's nonstop. We will be back next week. Like I mentioned, we'll be talking about 3 episodes of Andor next week. We'll be talking about episode 6 of She-Hulk. Yeah, episode 6 of She-Hulk. Only 9 episodes, so it's winding down. Mercifully winding down. So yeah, I appreciate everybody that watches. We've got to get more subscribers though. We're getting a lot of views. We're getting the algorithm is helping, but we need some more subscribers with those views. So if you wouldn't mind sharing the show with your friend,
mash that
button. Mash the like button. Check out Big Sky. Do all the things, man. And look forward to seeing you guys next week. And hope
ring that
everybody,
bell or something.
Dude, and
ring that bell, mash the subscribe button.
All of that.
Do it.
All the things that the kids say, and certainly watch Andor. Later.